Good evening, Mr. Winters.
Good evening. In January, let's go back to late October. There was a hearing on the comprehensive plan. There was an overwhelming opposition to the developers lobby, BGI, to the maps that the 3 BGI commissioners have, in my view, very obediently advanced for them. The people were overwhelmingly against it, overwhelmingly. And to be on the safe side in the attempt to manufacture phony consent for this abomination of a plan, Commissioner Collins put forth a motion which the BGI 3, Collins, Rucci, Ms. Davis, voted up, which set up a working group that was falsely described by Mr. Collins as some sort of balance, 3 advocates for the BGI plan and 3 against it. The 3 advocates were combatants for the plan. The 3 who Mr. Collins falsely claimed were opponents of it were just people who, in one way or another, were not the fierce advocates for it, and also were institutional positions that compromised, and in 2 cases outside of the county, and brought in simply as part of this manufacturing of phony consent. So the motion that was voted up was to have a plan, to have this working group, which was not balanced at all, to have them come up with some consensus that would be voted up or down. They came up with something which was bad, but then it wasn't voted up or down, it was altered. And then there was, Commissioner Rucci said, well, maybe the staff could go back and, let's see if you couldn't draw it up and print it out and see if we all agree. Well, you all did not agree. 3 of you agreed, and to any reasonable person looking onto it, the whole thing was cooked up beforehand. The people of Charles County are disrespected by the BGI 3. There is a great insult to democracy, and that is emphasized when you see the discourtesy in the recent meeting at which Commissioners Rucci and Davis spoke in a way that in most legislative bodies one would have to apologize right after the way they spoke to Commissioner Kelly. So I wouldn't say it's disheartening, because this is our only place to live. This is where we live, and so we will oppose this disrespect of democracy forever.
Thank you, Mr. Winters. Next we have